Good morning and welcome to Cal Allen ISD's Mental Health and Wellness series. Today we are going to be talking about enhancing mental health and wellness at home. And we have Miss Coley, and she's going to be speaking a little bit today. So with no further ado, I'm going to let her go ahead and take it away.
Well, thank you so much for that introduction. Today we'll be talking about mental health and the home environment. Thank you for being here today. Today we will be talking about enhancing mental health and wellness at home. Mental health isn't just something we work on in a therapist office, it is shaped every day by the environment around us, especially where we spend most of our time, our home. My goal today is to share practical, simple strategies that anyone can use to strengthen their mental well being right where they live. Some of the objectives that we will be discussing today is just understanding mental health needs at home, creating a supportive home environment, building healthy routines, family and household involvement, and when it's time to seek help. So, before we jump into strategies, it's important to understand why the home environment matters so much. Mental health and the home environment are deeply interconnected. It influences the foundation of a person's overall well being. Our homes are where we rest, recover, and experience many of our most meaningful interactions. When the home environment is supportive, emotionally safe, organized, and nurturing, it strengthens our ability to cope with stress, build healthy relationships, and function effectively in our daily lives. Now, on the other hand, a chaotic or stressful home environment can increase anxiety, disrupt sleep, strain relationships, and make it harder to maintain emotional balance. Prioritizing mental health at home is essential because it influences how we show up in our everyday space, whether it's work, school, and our community. By creating a home environment that promotes calm, connection, and psychological safety, we build a strong foundation for resilience, growth, and long term wellness. Many of us experience daily stressors at home, things like managing responsibilities, different family dynamics, sometimes a cluttered environment, noise, or lack of a routine. And these factors can influence our mood, our energy, and even our long term emotional health. When we recognize the role our home plays in our mental health, we can begin taking small steps to create a space that supports calmness, connection, and balance. So let's talk a little bit about our physical environment. Creating a supportive physical environment in the home is vital for promoting mental wellness, reducing stress, and improving overall quality of life. The space we live in influences how we feel, how we function, and how we connect with others. A calm, organized, and intentional home environment can help regulate emotions, support healthy routines, and create a sense of safety and control. For example, maintaining a clutter free living space can reduce feelings of overwhelm and improve focus. Having a designated space encourages mindfulness, deep breathing, or simply stepping away from stress. Natural lighting and open windows can boost mood and energy levels, while soothing colors or personal decor can create feelings of comfort and belonging. Even small adjustments like keeping healthy foods visible in the kitchen or setting up a family communication board can influence positive habits and emotional connection. When we intentionally shape our home environment, we support our mental health, we create a foundation that helps us cope better, feel better, and thrive daily. Sensory awareness. Sensory awareness refers to the ability to notice, recognize, and interpret information received through our senses, such as sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. And it involves being consciously attentive to what your body is experiencing in the present moment. Our senses are deeply connected to our emotional states. Sensory awareness is critical for building a home environment that supports mental well being because our senses directly influence our stress levels, mood, and ability to relax. By paying attention to how we experience our surroundings through sight, sound, smell, touch, and even temperature, we can create spaces that calm the mind and help the body feel safe. For example, soft or warm lighting in the evenings can help reduce anxiety and signal the body to unwind, while overly bright or flickering lights may increase tension. Minimizing loud sounds, TV volumes, using white noise machines, or creating a quiet corner can help decrease sensory overload and support focus or relaxation. Pleasant scents like lavender, eucalyptus, or a clean smelling room can promote calm, while strong or chaotic smells may be distracting or stress inducing. Incorporating comforting textures such as soft blankets, plush pillows, or smooth fabrics can provide grounding and emotional comfort during stressful environments. Even temperature plays a role. A cool bedroom can improve sleep quality, while an overly warm room may contribute to restlessness. By intentionally shaping these sensory experiences, we transform our home into environments that nurture emotional balance, support daily functioning, and promote long term mental well being. Building healthy routines throughout the day is essential for supporting mental health, creating stability, and promoting a sense of balance and control. Constant routines help regulate mood, reduce stress, and strengthen the mind body connection by giving each part of the day purpose and structure. Morning routines set the tone for emotional well being, starting the day with simple grounding habits such as drinking a glass of water, practicing deep breathing, stretching, or spending 5 minutes in quiet reflection can boost clarity, reduce morning anxiety, and increase motivation. Even small choices like opening the blinds for natural light or making the bed signal the brain that the day is beginning with intention and order. Daily structures and interactions keep us centered and emotionally regulated. Having a predictable daily rhythm or routine, such as scheduled meal times, short movement breaks during the day, or design times for communications or doing tasks, creates stability and reduces fatigue. Positive daily interactions also matter. Checking in with family members, practicing gratitude, or setting boundaries around technology use can improve connection and support healthy communication. And then, there's evening routines, help the mind wind down and prepare for restful sleep, which is vital for mental health. This may include dimming the lights, taking a warm shower, journaling, or disconnecting from screens at least 30 minutes before bedtime. Activities like reading, doing some light stretching, or using calming scents such as lavender can help signal the body that it's safe to relax. Keeping a constant bedtime A consistent bedtime strengthens the body's natural sleep cycle and helps improve overall emotional resilience. By intentionally shaping our routines, morning, day, and night, we create daily anchors that support mental wellness, reduce stress, and foster and encourage a more balanced and satisfying lifestyle or life. So emotional wellness, practices within the home also play a powerful role in strengthening mental health, improving resilience, and creating a sense of balance. When individuals and families use intentional strategies for managing emotions, communicating effectively, and treating themselves with compassion, the home becomes a place of safety, healing, and growth. Stress management strategies at home help to regulate body's stress responses and prevent emotional overwhelm or feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Simple practices such as deep breathing again, meditation, or engaging in calming activities like reading, drawing, or gardening can lower anxiety and create moments of grounding. Creating a dedicated calm space with soft lighting, relaxing music, or comfortable seating can offer a retreat during difficult moments. Even small routines like taking a mindful break between doing different tasks or stepping outside for fresh air help reset both the mind and the body. Communication and connection. Healthy communication and meaningful connection at home are essential for emotional safety and mental well being. Open conversations about feelings, setting aside daily check in time with family members, and practicing active listening can reduce misunderstandings and help to build trust. For example, using feeling words, sharing gratitude at dinner, or scheduling regular family activities like game nights or family walks can enhance bonding. Clear communication about boundaries and needs also prevents conflict and supports a healthier relationship within the household. Self-compassion practices. Self-compassion at home helps individuals navigate difficult emotions with kindness rather than self-criticism. Practicing gentle self-talk, taking breaks without guilt, or giving oneself permission to rest are powerful ways to support emotional wellness. Um, some examples include writing in a gratitude or reflection journal, acknowledging personal accomplishments, or engaging in relaxing self care activities such as taking a warm bath, engaging in different skincare routines, or, listening to and putting on calming music. These practices help reduce shame, build confidence, and promote a healthier inner dialogue with ourselves. By integrating stress management, stronger communication and connection, and self compassion practices into our everyday home life, um, individuals and families create an environment that nurtures emotional stability, supports mental well being, and builds long term resilience. Next, supporting mental health through lifestyle habits. So, supporting mental health through daily lifestyle habits at home is essential for building emotional resilience, improving mood, and in promoting long-term wellness. The choices we make around nutrition, movement, exercise, and sleep directly influence how we think, feel, and function. By creating healthy habits in these areas, individuals and families can strengthen their mental well being in powerful and sustainable ways. Nutrition, for one. Nutrition plays a significant role in mental health because the foods we eat directly affect our energy levels, concentration, and our mood stability. For example, incorporating balanced meals with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins helps regulate blood sugar and prevents emotional highs and lows. Choosing nutrient rich snacks like nuts, yogurt, or fruit, fresh fruit, instead of sugary options can support steady energy throughout the day. Even simple habits such as meal prepping, eating regular meals, or staying hydrated helps reduce stress and create a sense of structure that benefits our mental wellness. Movement. Regular movement at home supports mental health by reducing stress hormones, improving mood, and increasing overall energy. Movement doesn't have to be intense to really be effective. Short walks around the neighborhood, stretching in the morning, dancing to music in the living room, or following a gentle home workout video can all boost serotonin and support emotional balance. Incorporating movement breaks during the day, such as a 5-minute stretch between doing tasks or chores, can also prevent burnout and improve focus. Sleep hygiene. Healthy sleep habits are fundamental for mental well being. Um, a consistent sleep routine helps regulate mood, support cognitive functioning, and reduces anxiety. Examples of good sleep hygiene includes keeping a regular bedtime, limiting screen time an hour before bedtime, dimming lights in the evening, and creating a quiet, cool sleeping environment. Relaxing activities like reading, light stretching, or listening to calming music can signal the body that it's time to, again, unwind and relax and to de-stress from the day. Even small changes, such as using blackout curtains or avoiding caffeine late in the day, can lead to significant improvements in sleep quality and mental health. By prioritizing nutrition, regular movement, and sleep hygiene at home, individuals create a daily living environment that protects mental health, enhances emotional balance, and builds long lasting wellness habits. Next, I'll talk a little bit about, levering technology for our mental health and wellness at home. So leveraging, excuse me, I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. Technology for wellness can significantly enhance mental health and well-being in the home by providing accessible tools for stress management, emotional support, and a healthier daily habits. When used intentionally, technology can create structure, promote relaxation, and help individuals stay connected and informed. For example, meditation and mindfulness apps can guide deep breathing exercises, improve emotional regulation, and reduce stress right um, from a quiet space at home. Smart home devices such as I think they call it like a sunrise alarm clocks, calming light settings, or white noise machines can support better sleep and relaxation. Fitness apps and online workout videos make it easier to stay active without needing gym access, helping to boost mood and energy. Technology can also strengthen connection, video calls with friends and family, virtual support groups, or and online therapy provide social and emotional support when distance or schedules make in-person interactions difficult. And even simple tools like digital calendars, the reminders that can pop up on our phone, and habit tracking apps can help establish daily routines that support mental clarity and reduce the feelings of being overwhelmed, and helps us to structure and manage our lives a little bit easier. By intentionally using technology to build healthy habits, manage stress, support connection, and encourage movement, individuals and families can create a home environment that actively promotes mental health and overall well-being. So next, understanding when to seek, additional mental health support is also a vital part of maintaining and improving well-being. Sometimes challenges go beyond what we can manage through daily self-care, family conversations, or stress management routines, and recognizing signs such as persistent sadness, persistent overwhelming feelings of anxiety, changes in sleep or appetite, social withdrawal, or thoughts of harming yourself is the first step um, towards healing. So, examples of when to reach out, if someone in your home begins to feel hopeless for weeks, cannot concentrate, or has lost interest in activities they once enjoyed, it may indicate a deeper issue like depression. When stress leads to physical symptoms, example, headaches, stomach problems, or when you feel constantly on edge, anxiety may require more structured help. If conflicts in the household become unmanageable, such as constant arguments or communication breakdowns, professional family counseling, can help rebuild connection. In crisis moments, such as thoughts of harming self or suicidal ideation, it's essential to seek immediate help rather than waiting for things to improve on their own. Taking that individual, that loved one, to the nearest emergency room. Um, so where to go and who to contact in your area. So there's the Nueces Center for Mental Health and Intellectual Disabilities, and this is a local community behavioral health authority, offering a wide range of mental health and counseling services and case management and psychiatric evaluations. There's the NAMI chapter of Greater Corpus Christi, and this is a peer-to-peer support organization offering free support groups, educational courses, and a non-judgmental space to connect with others, who can understand possibly the situations that you're experiencing. There's also the South Texas Mental Health Associates, provide psychiatric services, therapy, and advanced treatments. Um, and of course, you can always speak to your counselor at Cal Allen ISD, who would be able to point you in the direction of some resources that could be utilized in your area. It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Rather, it's a powerful act of strength and self-respect. By recognizing when our emotions or behaviors signal that something more is going on, and by knowing where to turn in our community, we can get the support we need to heal, recover, and to thrive. And here is just a list of some of the resources that I had mentioned before. The Nueces Center for Mental Health and Intellectual Disabilities, the NAMI Greater Corpus Christi, and the South Texas Mental Health Associates. So next, I want to talk a little bit about the family and household involvement plays a critical role in supporting mental health and wellness at home. When family members actively participate in creating a supportive, understanding, and structured environment, it strengthens emotional well being, builds resilience, and fosters healthy relationships. And, examples of family and household involvement, shared routines can be family meals, bedtime rituals, or weekly activity nights. These all help to create stability and a sense of belonging. Again, open communication encourages regular check ins. Active listening and expressing feelings help reduce stress and prevent misunderstandings. Um, Support during challenges. Family members can notice changes in mood or behavior, provide encouragement, and help identify when professional support is needed. Collaborating problem solving or collaborative problem solving, working together to manage household responsibilities, conflicts, or just stressful events promotes teamwork and reduces tension. Encouraging healthy habits. Families can support each other in practicing balanced nutrition, regular physical activity, and adequate sleep, all of which improves mental wellness. By actively involving family and family members and household, the entire household, in mental health practices, the home becomes a safe, nurturing space where all members can thrive emotionally and psychologically. Uh, So as we, work on wrapping up this presentation for this morning, I wanted to leave you with just a 5-minute meditation that you can do right now, or you can do in the mornings or in the evenings at home, just kind of as a guide or starting point of just some things that you can do to kind of manage stress and to try to help relax. So,
Hey there, and thanks for gifting yourself these next few minutes. It's important to remember that you're a priority, and allowing yourself even just a few short minutes of intentional reflection can really have a positive impact on the rest of your day. So let's use these next few minutes to come back to center and set an intention for the rest of your day. Move into a comfortable position, whether you're seated at your desk at work or laying on the couch at home, and gently close your eyes and shift all of your attention onto your breathing, taking slower, deeper breaths than you've taken all day so far. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and slowly letting it out through your mouth. And continuing to breathe that way, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale and contract back in as you exhale. Tune into your body, noticing how it feels. Noticing if there's anything that it's trying to tell you. Notice any place of tension or tightness in your body. Give those areas permission to relax, sending love into those areas. Thank your body for taking such good care of you, and let it know that it's okay to rest and relax for these next few minutes. You may notice that your mind starts to wander off. That's okay. That's natural. Just notice it and bring your attention back to your body, using your breath as your anchor. Try to picture one thing that's happened today that's made you smile, or made you thankful or appreciative. And just let that feeling fill you up for a moment. Breathe that feeling in from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And allow yourself to smile if that feels natural. Now focus on something that you can do today, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, that will allow you to continue feeling this way. It could be something as small as deciding to go to bed early tonight so that you have time to finally read that book that's been on your bedside table, or the joy of getting dinner with a close friend. What's one little thing you can plan for your day to bring that intentional joy to it? Now just focus on that for a few minutes. Sit in that feeling of joy and peace. Now let's take a few more deep breaths together. A deep breath in, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale, and everything contract back in as you exhale. Again, an even deeper breath than the one before it, holding that breath for a beat, and exhaling everything out. Last time, your deepest breath yet, sending that breath through your entire body. And exhale it out. And in your own time, slowly bring your awareness back to where you are. And thank yourself for taking these few minutes to just be intentional and kind to yourself. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day.
So, in conclusion, the home environment plays a pivotal role in shaping mental health and overall well-being by intentionally creating supportive physical spaces, establishing healthy routines, practicing emotional wellness strategies, and leveraging lifestyle habits. Families and individuals can foster resilience, reduce stress, and promote lasting psychological balance. Recognizing when additional support is needed and knowing where to turn ensures that challenges are met with timely intervention and care. Involving family and household members further strengthens these efforts, providing a network of connection, understanding, and encouragement that reinforces every positive habit and practice. Ultimately, mental health is not just an individual responsibility. It is nurtured in the spaces we live in, the relationships we cultivate, and the intentional practices we maintain. By taking these steps, every home can become a foundation for well being, growth, and a healthier, more fulfilling life. So, again, I want to thank you for allowing me to be here this morning and being able to share some information with you on mental health in the home. The next are just some of the references that I used to put together for this presentation. So, thanks again.
Well, we appreciate you coming on and sharing all the things. And just for everybody to know, we do record these and we put them on the mental health and wellness website from Cal Allen ISD. So thank you so much. It was a really great presentation.